CSGO market situation is crazy. Now, YouTuber terminology aside, if you haven't heard, the CSGO market is in a bit of a weird crash or predicament because Valve just turned the entire economy upside down. I will assume that my average watcher knows the CSGO scene and like skins and economy, but in case you don't, here is a little brief summary. In CSGO, we have skins. What? Having cool skins makes you a good player. That's just a fact. Having a good knife skin makes you a good player. So these knife skins are usually obscenely expensive. Like, look at this. So expensive. Oh my god, look at that. Not anymore. Because Valve came out with a little update that made these knives slightly easier to get and people are freaking out over it.
Let us check the market cap of Counter-Strike. Minus 50? How does this even make sense?
Okay, so what did Valve do? Let's start there. That seems like a good place to start. How do you get skins in this game? Well, there are two main methods in getting skins in CSGO. Three, actually. To create new skins, you can either open cases, which you see there's a German guy doing. Dutch. Unepixel, very funny guy.
Gold. Oh, gold! But why? I take that, arrow, I take that, that's good!
You'll see him opening tens of thousands of cases in the hopes of getting a knife. He rarely does. Why? Because knives are rare. That's what makes them expensive. They're super rare. There's a 0.2% chance of you unboxing a knife from a case. I may be a bit wrong on the technicalities of it. I don't know. I am not a CSGO nerd. Because of these knives' high value, people would sell them on third-party websites like Buff, being the most well-known one, or in the space. Buff is being the most well-known one, and if you look at this, these weird symbols, those are Chinese yuan, because a lot of the CSGO market is traded by Chinese fairies. Either way, what you have to know is that people were cashing out these knives for real money. Very cool. For the past 6-7 years, the CSGO economy was in somewhat a niche investing territory, where if you somehow by some miracle unbox a rare knife, you could sell it for good money to a Chinese fairy. Another way to get skins in this game is by doing trade-ups. Trade-ups take 5 skins of lower rarity and convert them into 1 skin of higher rarity. For example, you take 5 whites get a blue, 5 blues get a purple, or 5 purples get a red. And that used to be it. You could only trade up to a red rarity. But now, you can trade up from a red to a gold, or a knife, or gloves. What? That's crazy, which basically gives you a guaranteed knife if you're willing to do the work. So, that means 2 things are happening. Now, all cases became slightly more profitable because your chances of getting a red are way higher than getting a knife. And if you just rack up enough reds, you can trade them up to a knife. That's the gist of it. Knife prices went down, but the red prices went up. Because of this new way to get knives, people are now panicking and selling them. I think what Valve did was an incredibly smart business move. That unless you're a super niche collector, it's good for you. Because now, these knives that were previously very much unattainable for the average person playing the game, which is the vast majority of people, you can now buy them for a reasonable price. Still, $300 for a internet pixel is kind of big money. But here you see a lot of knives literally halving in price overnight. Which, if you're just an average player, which is the majority of people, you should be happy. Because now in the game you play, in a way cheaper way, get skins, which is a quite big part of the community. You have... If this video does well, I'll just buy it for the fucks. But either way, the only people actually freaking out over this is the collectors. Which, I don't know, listen, you think I'm a YouTuber? Look at my subscribers. Either way, subscribe. You think I'm making huge racks of this YouTube channel? No, the fuck I ain't. Bitch, I'm the working class. I'm one of us. I wasn't say one of you. Bro, I'm one of us. This is great. What we're currently seeing is Valve burning the elite down. Valve is burning down the millionaires, which is fucking hilarious. Either way, why did Valve do this? 2 reasons come to my opinion. First of all, Because of these skins having such high prices, people want to cash them out, aka sell them for real money. Which means one thing for Valve, they are not getting a cut. On the community market, everything you sell, a bit of it goes to Valve. I know this because I was not active in the CSGO trading scene, but I was active in the TF2 trading scene. And motherfucker, if you sell something for 3 cents, 2 of those cents go to Valve. They take about a 30% commission on anything you sell. They're seeing these extremely high value skins getting sold on third-party websites, and they're not getting a cut. That rubs them the wrong way. What will they do? They simply make the skins less valuable overall to encourage people to sell them on the community market for Steam currency. And that way, they get so many fucking commissions. So what is the takeaway for this? Economy 101, the invisible hand. Now that the supply of the ingredients to make knives went up, the demand for knives went down. And the demand for the supplies to make those ingredients went up. Gentlemen, this is Economy 101. Subscribe.